Oh, you won't believe where this little stone came from, but it's a beauty. Watch till the end to find out. And we're gonna cut some of this beautiful red dark Cuba shells. Hey, and welcome everybody. Today I'm gonna do what the community voted for. I gave you 4 choices for different opals that you like, and the Cuba PD dark shells were your favorite. So we're going to cut few, and it will show you how unique they are, how beautiful they are, and not to stay away from the shells because they are awesome. And these ones are dark, which are fairly hard to get, and I have not seen many dark opal shells from Cuba before. Actually, they my first ones that I ever got, and I got them at a good price. Also, the opal you saw at the beginning, well, looks like a lighting rich, could be anything, but it's not. It's not lighting rich. It's a dark opal, and I will reveal what that is, and you're gonna see the journey how I got to cut that stone that you saw at the beginning. So we're gonna use the machine. We're gonna use the Dremel. We're gonna cut a few. We're gonna have some fun. Let's go straight in and do it and have a look at these beautiful shells. So here they are, and they don't look too dark under this light, but they are much darker than the video shows, and you'll see it later. I'm gonna pick a few, and I got a couple of ounces of them, and we're gonna cut some. All of them have colors, and look at those shell lines and that beautiful blue crystal underneath there. And it's a funny thing about shells. A lot of them have better color in that underneath, under that skin. But I like to make them double-sided because of it. You go under there, and in that little tunnel, it's usually the most brilliant color. So, look, I love a lot of people stay away from the shells because they thin. You can't really get a uniform shape. Well, I'm gonna show you in this video that you can get a uniform shape. But also the beauty of not getting the uniform shape, keeping them as they are, which is actually my favorite. They are specimen, and they are billions of years old with this color. Look at that. I mean, that's electric blue under there, and it's much better underneath than on top on that skin. Mind you, I love the shell line. And this is the darker shell, as you just saw with that red. But look, there are heaps of them. So I'm going to pick a few. And I can pick, seriously, 3 dozens here, and they will all cut. They are brilliant. And the unique pieces, and I like keeping them in their natural shape because I've sold some for thousands of dollars because they're so unique. Bigger than those, yes, but just as brilliant as this. They are brilliant, they're just smaller. And just look at that. Like making jewelry out of it, or a pendant, hanging out on the neck. It's just so special and so unique. So if you know what you're doing, and hopefully you will get some more experience watching me do it, these are just an awesome opal to get. I love it. Let me know in the comments if you love it and what do you think of the shells. If you cut some, and how they compare to standard seam opal or knobby opal. And you've picked on the survey from the options I gave you, you pick them as favorites. I'm listening to you, I'm listening to the community, and I'm gonna go and do it. And I can play with the shell. I love this one. Anyway, let's go pick a few and see how we go. All right, there are 5 that I've picked. Just some that look more like stones, because I want to show you can do a uniform shape with some of the shells, and that they have enough thickness and they're not cracky. They are very stable opal. And that's another one, a little bit lighter. It's got that bar going all around. Thins out a bit here, but there is a nice thick crystal bar inside there, and hopefully it will face. It will make a uniform shape. Then you've got this one. Now, that's the one you saw at the beginning. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It's a shell. And I swear, showed this to people, and they say it's a lightning ridge, this field, that field. It's a Cuba shell piece, and that's all it is. And look at those colors in there. Insane. Gold, reds, blues. So I think I really enjoy this one, I think, and hopefully it will face it. And then you've got a beautiful natural shell piece, which has these lines of color, and underneath there is the sand. And I think I will use a Dremel to take that off underneath there. And the top I will clean up on the wheels, maybe a little bit of Dremel as well. But I'm going to keep that one in the shape it is naturally. And there is another shell piece here. It's curved, and it's going to require Dremel there. That one can make a natural oval shape or something. However, I'm going to keep it the way it is. Maybe an inlay. Let's see how we go. So with no further ado, let's go to the machine. Yeah, so here we go. And we're going to start with this beautiful blue crystal bar. Looks good from the side. And I just got to keep that grey potch on the back for the thickness. So, and it's pretty much the bar is all around. So I can just face it and see if that crystal color can face as well on top as it looks from the side. It doesn't happen all the time that the side bar translates to the face, especially with the crystal. So let's have a look what we're getting here. I'm really enjoying cutting the shells when I have them. And you can see, even though it was a curve and was clearly a shell piece, you can still shape it. Yeah, that's sand here. That's a little bit annoying. There's a bit of thickness in that stone, so I'm hoping it comes out. That is just on the side, so I'll bring that in. But that sand in the middle is proving to be a little bit of an issue. I'm on a 600, by the way. As many of you know who've been watching and part of the channel, this is my favorite wheel, especially for stones like the shells or the thinner pieces. It's I'll call it the patience wheel, because it helps me really. It makes it safe not to grind thin calibars. Also, it is pretty smooth. You can see it's well balanced, this one too, and I just love it. It's just the feel and the sound of the grind is pretty good. It's very smooth, it's nice, and I just love this wheel. So if you're buying any wheels for your machine, or if you're starting out, I would say a 600 is a must. And especially for the novice, I wouldn't be going on 180 or 220 or 280 because you're just gonna wreck the Opal. Well, the good news is, as you can see, that sand in the middle's come out, and now we can shape this to whatever we want. Alright, so we're gonna probably make it, yeah, it's a standard small oval, 10 by 8 or something like that. So yeah, we'll keep going, and just look, that's a beautiful blue. There is this like almost looks like a cloud with the grays, because those dark grays are coming through. They're coming from the bottom because it's a crystal on top. So, and that color, in all fairness, that blue color saturation is not the best. So it's there right through. You see some of the grays, which takes away some of the brightness of this opal. Nevertheless, it's still a very nice piece. of shell that is just gonna look like a little nice blue oval, ocean blue. There you go. All right, let's grab the next piece. This one is the beautiful shaped shell, which I want to keep, and I'm gonna need a Dremel for this, so maybe I'll put this one away for now. I'll grab this. That's the bar that's thinning out here, and that part of shell is much lighter than the other. It's light gray, but again, we can just straight go and just face it. And you can see the way that piece of shell came out is quite straightforward. You can shape it to whatever you want, providing it faces. Because look, that sidebar looks so crystally green and beautiful, and it's got quite a little bit of darkness in there from the side. If you look at it, you might not see it on the video, but I can see it in my hand. And yeah, sometimes you just think it's just gonna be the most brilliant one. However, seeing the edge of the thin side makes me feel like this may not be as bright on top. But let's just have a look. I can see it's coming through there, but it's got that cloud, that greyish cloud on top. Hopefully that all cleans up. So I might actually speed up here. Oh, see that blues, they are coming. So I'll speed it up and see what we end up with. So as I predicted, this one is not really that bright, and I'm kind of shaping it to a teardrop. Let's see what happens. I'll show you at the end. Let's just grab the next piece. So this is the shell piece that's a little bit curved, and I'm going to just see on top there when I take that skin off what it's showing us, and probably end up also exposing the other side. And I'm gonna need a Dremel for the other side, so because it's curved I won't be able to do too much on the wheels. But that color in there, it is insanely beautiful. It is very bright, it's got a great saturation, it looks clean, and yeah, I'm really excited about this one. I know it's not a big piece, but I love that little curve, you know, and clearly it just lets the person know that it's not just a normal stone, and you can tell it's just a piece of, you know, sea life from 100 million years ago. So yeah, I'm gonna just clean up that top and then yeah, take a Dremel to it. But let's first see what we're gonna end up here with. But I'm excited about the color, guys. Look at this, very excited. Just, can you see it? I hope you can see it as well as I can. And I have to say, in my hand it looks a lot better than on the video usually. So it's darker, it's brighter, it's got look at that. There's just colors. Can you see inside? There is a little bit sand on top there, you can see, and some of the sand, because the crystal is so good, you can see the sand, yeah, here below. So it's just gonna require a bit of finesse here, guys, and 600 wheel, it comes handy because it's not too fast and it's smooth. A little bit of finesse. Let's see if that sand comes out. Let me do this, I'll speed it up, and then we'll end up with a Dremel. Actually, you know, maybe I won't speed it up too much. I just show you these beautiful colors as I'm working on it. I'm just gonna do a little bit more. That sand is coming off from top, so that's good news. And then we'll grab the next piece before I will do the Dremel bit on the other side, because that other shell is gonna need a Dremel as well. So, alright. Little bit more. Let's see, can we get that sand off? I would love it to clean this, to have this clean base of that shell. And look, it's getting dark, and there's so much red in it. Oh, there's everything in it. Oh, alright. So I think that's pretty much, that's gonna clean up. It's not almost nothing left of it. So I'm gonna grab the other piece. And yeah, and see those lines there? Oh yeah, it's gonna need Dremel from underneath. But let's do the same with this one. Let's just see how it faces. Will it have the color all over that cone shape? Beautiful shell. I love it. I love the shape of it. Why would you make that a regular shape stone? I don't know. Because it's a shame. Now it's not gonna have. Oh, it's pretty interesting actually. It's got an insanely bright, thick bars. Imagine having that bar all around like a seam opal or a knobby. That you would love that. But this obviously is not going to have the color on the whole cone. It's gonna have the bars, and in between is gonna have colorless part of the shell. Nevertheless, this is not material that's insanely expensive, and you know, you can purchase some of this. I'm actually gonna put it on my store, pick some of the shells for you to purchase, and they be affordable for anyone, you know, 2-3 at the time. So they're not insanely expensive. I don't know how I'm gonna price them yet. It's based on what I paid, and I think I got them at a really good price, so the savings will pass on to you. Without the greed, it's if I buy cheap, you guys get a cheaper parcel. So just look at the links below for some of the shells for sale, and I'll add them on because I've got quite a bit. So during a week, I will keep adding them on. But look how bright this is. I mean, even from underneath, I'm just trying to get it basically for safety, not to have the sharp edges, because you know that can not only just cut your finger, and you can see my hands are all everywhere. Not from the opal, by the way. Just been doing other stuff. But look at that. That's very interesting stripe. It's a stripy one. I wonder what's under the sand. So I grab a Dremel later. But now is this piece, and you saw that at the beginning. Now that is crazy that this is piece of shell, because I could easily pass this as a lightning rich opal, and I've tried it, and without fail people think that's what it is, but it's not. It's part of the shell. And so here, and I've already given it away at the beginning for you to see, you know, that is going to face, right? I was doing this and I'm like, I hope this faces. Now it's not a thick piece, but the color, see there? I started looking at it going, oh my god, I think that's gonna be color all around. That just one, I've got, like, you saw the ball of shells I've got there, you know, there's dozens of them. I think this one piece pays just about for the lot, or maybe not for the lot, of half of it, because it's just insanely, it's good size, and we're gonna turn it into an oval piece. So see, I was bit concerned about the sand there in the middle. So I was thinking, is it gonna come out? Because I can see these colors. And some of it, because of that darkness in there, could also look like Minterby. But with Minterby, you get a little bit different backing. You get more of a sandstone as a host rock. But yeah, this is... The sand was a little bit annoying. And I was very, very delicate. And that bar is quite thick with color, which was really good. So I had more confidence going in and getting rid of the sand and the cloud. And this side's got a little bit thinner bar, but I just kept going. And yeah, I can't pretend that there is a surprise coming or anything. The sand cleans up, guys. The sand cleaned up, and we'll make a beautiful gem out of it. So let's speed this up. Look at that beautiful stone, and now we just need to shape it to a nice big oval. Probably make 1410. And the shells, all right, it's time for the Dremel, guys, and clean them up and see what we've got underneath that sand. And this is what I'm going to use, my trusted, beautiful, little, quiet, fast Dremel. So there'll be a link in the description if you're interested in buying that. And I'm going to use some sintered diamond burrs that I got from Roy's Rocks. So check him out as well. Beautiful little kid. And yeah, just going to take these two shells. I'm going to show you the Dremel beads. I'm basically just going to use this piece of equipment and take the sand off and see what's underneath, and then we'll revisit it. And now, after the Dremel, and this is basically what we've got. So we're gonna shape this one. Look, that's got very little color. It's more just like a gift, probably very little value. This crystal's got some value. It's not the brightest, but still it's a nice piece of opal. I'm just gonna make an oval out of it. Now we've got these two shells. They just need a bit of cleanup, really. But this is beautiful, very unique. And now it has no sand at the back. Obviously, it still needs work. But look, this is pretty cool. Those colors are really bright. And there are like different bars, you know. One is like red with floral and pink fire. And the other one is just a straight electric green. And then you've got this shell that has all sorts of patterns in it and colors. And it's cleaned up pretty nicely from the other side. Which side? I don't know which side is better, actually. I said that underneath usually shells face pretty good, but with this one, probably the top. But anyway, I'm just gonna work and clean up. And this one, I'm gonna actually finish and show you the finish. So I'm gonna go and shape it into an oval. That's 1410. And I'm gonna go just outside that line to make a uniform, beautiful. I mean, it's, look at that. That is great. I'm so happy. Can't believe it's shell. And it's, yeah, let me do it. And let's go and see the final results and have a bit of a banter at the end of it. All right. So this is first oval, crystal, beautiful. Look, these shells are just insane. This is just 1 carat, a small oval. To be finished. You could do an inlay if you took that off in it. It's beautiful crystal. And that's the shell. That is not as good as the others, apart from this one there, which I lost. It fell when I was shaping it. I can't find it, but that was $50 stone. I was trying to shape it into the oval. So I'll find it somewhere in the garage floor. But this one That's what we've got. We've got 1 carat. Then we've got this shell, and that's 4.5 carats. So it's pretty decent and very unique. Look at that crystal there. Those bars, you wish these bars were part of big ovals, eh? I do, but it's not to be. Nevertheless, this hanging on somebody's neck, it's clearly got that shell shape, so it's very unique. This is the other side. And look at that. Unfortunately, there was no color in there, but still makes a very nice piece of jewelry. Look, I've got to show you that electric color, and this one here. It's like, wow. It's pretty heavenly, pretty unique. Hope you like it. Then we've got this. We're going more insane here. So this shell is thin and it's got floral and flagstone and all sorts of colors and patterns and blinks from both sides. All these stones obviously need to be finished. This is not polished, not I just weighed this because I forgot what this one was. Yeah, they not done. But what a great result. These shells are insane. That's just under a carat, but it's good size. It's just thin because it's a shell. And you could do an inlay. You could put a black backing or just double-sided. I would, because both sides are blinging. Blinging. On this, look at that. So that's the third one. Wow. Wow. Which side is better? You know, I say underneath, a lot of times shells face underneath better, but this one I think is better on the top. Very close, but whoa. Let me know in the comments what you think. This side or that side? Whoa, those purples, pinks, crazy. Whoa, I think it's this side. And then this one I finished. 14 by 10, perfectly shaped. Oval shape. You wouldn't believe it's a shell, would you? It's a shell. It's a dark Cuba shell. And look at that pattern. Wow, that floral, beautiful. Look at this. I love this stone. This is the other side. And I've asked some people and they say it's a lightning ridge, growing field, blah, blah, blah. But it's not. You saw it. Dark shells. That's where it came out from. I just shaped it into the oval and finished it. And this one is 2.7 beautiful carats. Yeah, done, polished. It's just, I can watch it whole day. So thanks for watching, guys. And if you like this content, please subscribe, like, comment for me, help me out. Let's keep growing this channel together. And if you want to see some behind scene footage, and extra bits and have discounts on opals, please join my memberships for a few dollars a month and help me and us and the channel, and create some giveaways and some charity work, everything, all good. Let's build this community, and I appreciate all of you and all the help that you give me. All right, on that note, enjoy this dreamy, beautiful shell, would you believe? Oh, hang on. I'm not going yet. I wanted to show you. I still got this beautiful matrix opal, which opals, they slabs basically, that are part of our journey from 150 to 10,000. We know we've got $3,500 from 150, very successful, but I've spent it on this, right? We also have some triplets for sale too. So this one's, maybe I'm asking, well, they're not cheap. They are the highest quality matrix I reckon there is in the world. And they've been test treated and the colors are insane. Yeah, look at this piece. I mean, look at this beautiful bright color. So maybe I've got them on site. I haven't seen them. So help me out. Let me know. Maybe you want me to cut some in the smaller stones. Maybe I'm selling them big pieces because they're not cheap. However, per carat, they are way undervalued. They're going between 150 and 150 US dollars per carat, and I have them way under that at a fraction of the price in Australian dollars. So whoever knows what they're doing, this is a bargain and they should get it. But I might cut it a little bit out of it, shape it, and make another video. Also, a video will be coming up, so watch out for it, where I'm going to treat my first matrix. I'm starting to really love the stones. They're just awesome. So yeah, now I'm going. I just wanted to tell you about it. There'll be a link in the description. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do something with it. Maybe you have some ideas. And yeah, on that note, I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. I'm out.